Hey guys, it's Laurie from Cook Scrap Craft, and I'm participating in this month's Iron Crafter Challenge, which the special tool of the month is ribbon. I've got ribbon, I've got twine, and I've got this sort of lacy, I guess it's like ribbon. It's a lacy ribbon, sure. I just pulled like everything. This is literally all that I have in terms of ribbon or fabric, strips of fabric, right? These I got at Dollar Tree. They came in a pack together. And then this, and I think this, some of these are from scrapbook items that I purchased, or you know, things when the scrapbook supplies that I purchased get packaged up, they're tied up with this ribbon, so I saved it. This one I think came from a Doodlebug Designs farm themed collection, and then this I had purchased a long time ago, and I still have it. There was two other colors, but I still have this one. So I don't know. I'm going to do my best with this challenge. I kind of wanted to do something different, and I went to Pinterest and I was looking for some inspiration, ways to use ribbon. And I thought, you know what? Why do I even need to like go crazy? Why not just start basic and do what I know? And I think that is good advice for you. If maybe you have a stash of ribbon and you're like, I never use it, I don't know what to do with it. Don't overthink it. Just start from a basic standpoint and see what happens. And once you kind of get the hang of the basics, maybe from there you can take it to another level. And I'm sure you're going to be really inspired by everybody else who's participating in this challenge this month. So definitely hop along with everybody below. Leave comments, leave questions if you have them. And then don't forget to share your own work and let us know that you're playing along. You can share it on YouTube. You can share it on Instagram. If there's a hashtag, I'll have that down below. But yeah, this is going to be me taking some basic ribbon and doing something just simple, nice and easy, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so now we're in the voiceover part of the video, so you can see how this layout is going to go together. And once again, just a reminder, everybody who's participating this month is linked down in the description box below. And so I encourage you to visit them, and also let us know if you're playing along, if you're sharing your work, your own ribbon-themed scrapbook page on Instagram or wherever you share. Let us know where we can find it so we can see how you've been inspired by this challenge and use ribbon on your layout. So the first thing that I immediately thought of when I thought of ribbon was the Simple Stories tags that I had. And I actually had more, and I had this is a whole thing. I had an idea of what I wanted to do with this layout, and then I ended up using those photos and the stuff that I set aside for it. I ended up doing something totally different and not using ribbon. So I only had these 4 tags left, which is fine. And like I said, I immediately thought of those tags, and I thought of punching a hole in the top of the tags and then tying some of the ribbon into little bows. Just something, like I said in my intro, very easy to do, an easy way to use up the ribbon. And it doesn't require a whole lot of thinking or a whole lot of effort or like anything crazy, all right? You're literally just punching a hole. I have a crocodile that I was using to punch the holes. You could use a regular hole punch because it's just regular cardstock. So you don't really need something heavy duty like the crocodile. But if you have it and it's out on your desk, as mine was, then you could definitely use that too. So all of these 4 tags, I will ink the edges with my black ink. For right now, I should probably have done that before I started tying the ribbon. But you know, I don't work that way. I don't do scrapbook layouts in a normal, 1, 2, 3, 4 order. So, oh well. But I will ink the edges just because I want them to stand out a little bit more against the white. But I am also going to do some mixed media. So I know Piececraft Love also has a Mix It Up Monday mixed media challenge. I haven't participated in that in a while, but this is kind of me maybe doing both challenges in one for the month. So I'll get some mixed media on this white background. It's a Vicky Bouton foundation paper cardstock. So it's nice and thick. It doesn't really warp that much, and it really holds the color nicely. That's kind of my go-to when I'm doing a whole mixed media background. So the only colors of ribbon that I'm using for the tags are the green and the blue because they kind of go with the colors on the tags. The blue is, a sky blue. The green is kind of like a I don't know, it's not really neon green, but it's a bright green. They're both bright colors, and there are bright colors on these tags. So that's why I just hit the table with my foot. So sorry if you heard a thud, but that's why I went with those 2 colors of ribbon. The red just didn't really work. The twine, I think I thought I might do something with the yellow twine, but it just wasn't really. Then I was like, you know what, it's just going to be too ribbony-fied, too much. And so I put all the twine away to use for another day. But I'm really glad that I was able to use the green and the blue ribbon in this way. I have very sharp scissors. My smaller scissors are very sharp, and I would recommend that if you're cutting ribbon, to definitely use sharp scissors, because you don't want to get frays on the end. You don't want to end up having your scissor like get stuck and then be pulling the thread from the ribbon. So definitely make sure you have sharp scissors to cut the ends off the ribbons. And I just did like a basic knot when I was tying those ribbons, a basic knot, and then, you know, the bunny ears, like you're tying a shoe. That's what I did. I didn't try to do any double knotting or anything. I didn't measure out the size of the ribbon. So all of these ribbons, all of these bows are different sizes, whatever. It doesn't matter. I just like kind of the look that they give, especially when they're all sort of layered up like how I have them. And then I'm going to start working on my photo. The photo I chose is one that originally was supposed to be in my September monthly pocket page, and I forgot to separate it in with those photos. So it's hanging out with all my other September photos. And so I thought, you know what, this could be a good one to do a single page layout. It can be very random in general. There's no specific theme. It's just a picture of my daughter next to the giant panda bear that she's had since she was a baby. Every year, and actually we got to do that. Every year we take a picture of her next to the panda. And so for her birthday, I used to do it every month when she was a baby, and then we did it every year. So I just had this photo of her. I don't even know. We must have been playing in her room. It was September, so it's like around her half birthday, I guess. And she was cuddling up with her panda. So either I took a picture or she requested that I take her picture. I don't know. But before I get to the mixed media, you can see that I also grabbed that Fancy Pants navy trim, and I'm going to use that on the layout as well. So I got to do my mixed media, and I'm using the packaging technique. That is salvaged patina, one of my favorites. And then I think I also have mowed lawn. That's the green that I pulled. So salvaged patina is a really bright, kind of like tealy blue. I really like that color. I use it all the time, along with the speckled lemonade and the Kitsch Flamingo. Those are my 3 favorite Tim Holtz Distress Oxide colors. I buy pattern papers with those colors. I'm like drawn to those colors, I guess. But anyway, those are the colors that I go for. So because the ribbon colors on this layout are blue and green, that's why I went with the blue and green colors. And then because I am on a time crunch and I don't want to wait for this to dry, I'm taking my handy dandy paper towel roll that is always down here on my desk, and I'm just rolling it over to catch up, to kind of mop up some of the excess liquid, and then, you know, push some of the other liquid really into that paper. The Vicki Boutin Foundations paper is great for that. The paper towel rolling, you can kind of sometimes see a little bit of the paper towel design if you've got, you know, like the quilted paper towels. But that's cool too. It adds a nice extra bit of texture or something to it. And I find that once I do roll the mixed media with the paper towel, it is pretty dry, and I can really just kind of go on with my layout. I wouldn't recommend to do it for anything. For the packaging technique, definitely. Maybe if you're doing something a little more specific and you don't want like a design to get messed up, maybe then you wouldn't want to do the paper towel rolling. But, you know, I don't know. It's up to you. Do what you want. Yeah, do what you want. That's what scrapbooking is. It's just everybody doing what they want. All right, so I used my my tape roller, my tape runner, Elmer's tape runner, to adhere that ribbon trim down on the front. And I'm going to add a little bit on the back just to make sure that those little overlap pieces stay secure on the back. I like the tape runner for a ribbon like this. I think that's a good adhesive for this type of thing. Now I'm going to put the photo down. The photo I had cut down to just under 4x4, and I matted it with a bunch of different pattern papers that just, you know, I had a bunch of different pattern papers that just scraps, and I just found ones that I could fit and just keep layering and layering on. So now I'm adding some embellishments. I don't do too many embellishments because obviously the tags and the ribbon are so big. They take up a huge portion of the layout, so I don't really need a whole lot. I have an Echo Park sticker sheet that I'm using right here. I used something that says hello and then some little banner stickers to go underneath the photo. And then I'm going to add, obviously I'm going to have a title, and that's going to be kind of a two-part title. It's going to start on the top of the navy trim and then go on the bottom underneath the navy trim because it's kind of a long title. But right now I'm just trying to figure out if I have any really good embellishments and what I can use. I'm still trying to go through my March scrapbook haul. So all the things that you see here, aside from the ribbon, are things that I got as part of my March haul. So I'm just trying to make sure that I use up as much of that stuff as I can. Most of it is Valentine's Day themed, so I still have quite a few of those embellishments left over because I haven't done any, I didn't take any pictures for Valentine's Day. I don't really do Valentine's Day or make cards or anything, but I will save them because maybe for next year, I will stage some photos so that I can get those embellishments used up, perhaps. So this is going to be titled A Girl and Her Panda. I had the big ampersand on the Simple Stories Heart Eyes sticker sheet, and it was black and white, just like the panda, so I knew that would be perfect. And then I'm using those alphabet soup alphas, which I think are from Doodlebug, to do the rest of the title. And I'm using the red and the pink. I was going to use all pink, but I didn't have enough letters to do the whole thing in pink, so it's red and pink. Whatever. I know I was like, I'm not using red ribbon because there's no red on this, but I ended up using the red alphas, whatever. So now I'm going to add a few more of those phrase stickers kind of going up at the top. I have some at the bottom, and I'm just going to add a couple more at the top just because I want to use up like some negative space. And then I really wish I had some like enamel dots that I could put down. I could have used some Nuvo drops. That was last month's Iron Crafter Challenge. I could have done some Nuvo drops, but I didn't because I wasn't thinking about that, but that would have been a good idea too. So actually the Echo Park sticker sheet has these, I don't know what they are. They're like just circle stickers, but they're like two-tone circle stickers. And I was like, hey, I think I might end up using those and just kind of like place them around just to kind of build up from the white space that is around the tags and everything else. So I'm going to do 3 up at the top. I like it because they're different colors and they're different sizes. So I end up using all those little circle stickers that were on this sheet, and I do 3 down at the bottom as well. Then I decide I need a journaling spot sticker. And of course, you'll see as I am putting it down, I drop it and it gets stuck on one of those circle stickers. All is well. It was rescued. No big deal. And I was able to get the journaling spot sticker down where I want it. And I'm really only putting, I think, the date that this photo was taken. I'm not going to write too much about it. I could always go back and write more if I wanted to. But here are the close-ups so that you can see things in a little bit more detail, see the dimension and all the fun textures and stuff going on here. Definitely leave me a comment below if you have any questions or you just want to say hi. Thanks so much for my returning subscribers for watching this video. And if you liked this video and it was inspiring for you, hit that thumbs up button and definitely click subscribe so you don't miss out on more process videos. Bye!